We got one more thing we got to talk about, and I know.
What?
You don't like him. We've talked about him a couple times. We don't like to bring him up often.
Who, the snitch?
No. No.
That? No. That?
Oh, fuck no. We don't talk about him at all. No. I'm going to see if you can guess.
Who I just said dude earlier? Petty. You know.
No. Come on. Keep going. We got to select 5.
PBD or some shit.
PBD.
That dude, DSP, I mean?
Yeah!
That's what I meant. I said PPD.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Got it.
That's what I meant.
Now, we all talk about him begging all the time. We know that. All right.
Right.
But something happened that we didn't talk about. I forgot. Because we only talk about it when it's something egregious. Right. And this part I didn't like.
Okay.
Because we know he's been begging.
Of course.
Keemstar. Remember him? Buffalo, man. Okay. Buffalo native.
Right.
Keem offered him $50,000
to stop.
No, that's funny. To start a podcast. $50,000.
He don't have a podcast? What is he doing now? What is that called? It's a
streaming.
Channel?
Just streaming.
Oh, so
games.
It's not a cat. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's all he does is play games and stream. But
what's the difference?
We're doing a podcast.
I know, but he would still be damn near doing the same exact shit.
No, he'll be him.
You saying like have like the other dude?
Yeah, it's him. It would have been him. This other dude named Boogie, fat dude, and then Wings. We talked about Wings.
That would have been good though.
It's a bunch of
that would have been 50 plus the money y'all could be making off of people just
but listen, because all of them have the same people troll them all the time and harass them all the time. So I think
that's smart. I
would have thought that would have been a great show, but this is the thing. So,
well, he just don't have that. He just don't talk about the same shit. They do. They all talk about the same thing. Like they would talk about games. They would just, but it's because all of them get trolled. Okay.
And they all have that same, like they all beg. Well, I don't know about Boogie so much, but I know Wings and DSP definitely were begging for money. Oh, Boogie begged for money too for a Tesla. So they all beg together. They all ask for shit, and they all get trolled a lot. Mm-hmm. So Keem was like, let's bring all them together and let's throw them into a podcast. So they got in touch with Boogie. Boogie was down. I think Wings said he didn't, but
was them boys offered paper too?
Yeah, they all were. So then they had he said that a Boogie had to get Wings. This is what Keemstar said. And then he was tasked to get DSP. Now, DSP, he was like, dragging his feet or whatever, wouldn't do it. But then he tweeted, because they had, back up real quick. Keem and DSP. DSP talks a lot of shit about Keem. He does Keemstar, covers drama. Which, to the people that get so mad about people talking about drama, like, this is what I don't understand. Like, when DSP jacked off in front of his viewers, thought that was smart.
Right.
When he did that, Keemstar reported it. He was like, oh, that was harmful to people's lives. No, you fucking did it. So this is what I don't understand about people. You do something fucked up, but you don't want no one talking about it. You can't have it both ways.
Right.
Bro, you beat off before you live stream. That's clearly going to be talked about.
Recording was on.
Yeah.
Shut fuck up.
Your people are going to talk about it. So they always give him shit for covering drama, but what do you think the news is? The news does the same thing. It's literally doing the same thing. You fuck up, I'm going to talk about it. Don't fuck up.
It's just information that some people it's just shit to know.
Just don't fuck up.
Right.
Don't jack off. Like, don't film yourself.
So shit bad like us. I say something about some killing or some shit just about every episode. But that don't mean that's our whole focus of the channel. But you can still bring it up. Yeah. That's the thing. It shouldn't be much of a problem. Like niggas, why? I don't know. Motherfuckers take some shit the wrong way when they know they shouldn't.
So you felt the way about Keem this whole time about that,
especially when they out here doing all the other bullshit.
So I forgot how long ago it was, but they got in a little argument about some shit. I think DSP took a shot at Keem, and Keem was like, listen, you are still sitting online begging for $20 donations, and I got mad millions. Right. You're on level 1. You never passed level 1. And this, that, and the third. So he couldn't defend it, So he went victim mode, was like, oh, yeah, man, way to shoot down on someone, man. Like, they did that whole thing like, oh, you're punching down, this, that, and the third. So that was months ago. Down. Yeah, a bunch of whack shit. Don't say, and then, but he'll call him out. But then you say something, he gets mad. So then DSP, now he gets invited to this. Now it's got to be fucking difficult, all right? Mind you, this man has been fucking begging for money for how long? $50,000, even out of his words, his mouth, said that's life-changing money. This is what he did. He was like, well, he ignored him first. So then Keem tweeted at him again and was like, listen, if you, this is your last chance to get in contact with me or you're going to miss out on this $50,000 deal. Right. Of course, he smelled the money. So, of course, he was going to hit him up. Even though this whole time he was acting, oh, I'm not talking to him, this, that, the third. He's bad people. He's bad people. You see, he mentioned money, he jump on it. Right. Right? Whatever. $50,000 is a lot of money. I don't even blame him for hitting up. That's an opportunity that you got to hear out. Regardless if you're going to accept that or not. You're hypocritical, definitely. But, okay, you wanted to see what it said. He said to start a podcast. Now, he wanted to call him while they were texting. And, of course, DSP wanted to be fucking difficult about it. He was like, well, why can't we just, we're talking now. Why can't we just tweet like this? He was like, I just want to get on the phone and talk to you. It's a lot to tweet. Understandable. Right. It's like, a fucking lot to talk. Yeah, bro. Like, we're talking. And then this is, he was like, well, see, already it sounds fishy. You don't want to put it in writing. No, nigga. What? To have a conversation before you even agree, you got to sign to something. Lame. Yeah, dumb. It didn't make no sense to me when he said it. He was like, oh, yeah, it's already fishy because he didn't want to have, because he wants to act like this never happened. And no, nigga, because it's a lot to type up right now on an idea.
This boy.
Once it's finalized and you guys are really doing it, then the contracts come out, of course, because if you don't sign a contract, just don't do it. Not say, oh, you need to have it already mapped out. No, it's an idea. We got to brainstorm, talk about it. So he wouldn't do that. Then he was like, okay, but you can call me at this time or this time, that time or this time, all these weirdo fucking times. Mind you, he's 4-hour difference than us. So you got to match up to that time. So when he's going live at 9, bro, it's like fucking 2 in the, what is it? 10, 11, 12, 2, 1 in the morning. Like it's hard to fucking hit these times. And so I guess he said he called him on these off times or whatever. So anyways, at the end of the day, he didn't take it. And he was like, so Keem went into his, I'll play that. I want to show you that. So Keem went in there after this whole fucking, this whole debacle about this shit. So then Keem went into his stream and he like got mad because he saw him begging again. Like, while he just offered him the money, he's fucking begging. They all are. So it makes sense to get them all together. But this motherfucker wants to act like he's serious, bro. Nobody in this fucking industry at all takes you fucking serious, bro. You're laughing. You beat off on stream. No one is thinking that you're fucking serious. I'm sorry. But he thinks that he's like, oh, everything, I don't want my shit to be a joke. Bro, you're going to be a joke. I'm sorry. You beg.
Crazy.
Guys, earlier today, on the Sonic stream, it was slow. I only made about $60. It would be great if we could, like I said, have a good night tonight with Skyrim.
Oh, okay. There's one real quick. They think, and I don't know if this is true or not, but we're going to go off them. Because every time he walks off, he gets this $25 donation. So they think that it's DSP actually tipping himself to make it so people would start the ball rolling. So he's actually just throwing his same $25 in and out.
If we have another slow night tonight, that sucks because it means it was an entirely slow day. This will hurt me for the week. So it'd be great if we could get some motivation, some support for Skyrim as we're in the end game, the end of the playthrough. Okay? Thank you.
So Keemstar, should I ban you now for, trying to derail my stream, or should I, bother telling everyone what you're talking about derailing my stream? Or should I just outright just ban you and move on? Like, what should I do? just curious. How you like me to
He's embarrassed, obviously know, of course, because he just got called out.
My stream with my viewers.
He's stopping it right now.
We've already had a discussion behind the scenes.
That's why he does this weirdo smile, half a smile, like.
For you to talk. So if you're not an intelligent human who can act like a professional, but you're gonna come to my stream in the middle of my work to try to talk shit and say stupid stuff, I mean, how would you like me to handle it? I'm just curious. Let's hear it. How would you like me to?
And then he said you shouldn't have to pay for
Because I'm not going to have the discussion with you on my stream.
And then he banned him after that.
Told you times that I was
because he said that you shouldn't have to pay his bills or whatever.
All right, so here we go.
Then he bans him.
So now Keemstar's banned from my channel, and I'll probably be banning him from Twitter.
And he like got mad because he saw him begging again. Okay. Like while he's the idiot because he offered you money. But
that's what I'm saying, bro. It's like at the end of the day, people gonna always feed this guy. It's like we talk about this all the time. We always say the same shit because it's just true. It's like, damn, no matter how much truth we put out there, no matter how many people seen that comment of him being offered this 50K and him denying it and rather still just the beg, it's just people out here who's just delusional to the fact of what he's actually doing. So that's but them to be the people who's actually just keep paying him and giving him money. It's like,
but no, listen. I would have thought the same thing, but there was actually a different. I think people have seen that. Him just outright not doing it after, like, wait a minute. You've been begging and asking for money. The actual people that follow him.
Right.
Because he's been doing streams and he's not hitting that money goal no more.
Right.
So I think people are looking at it like.
And they starting to slow down.
Like, wait a minute. That motherfucker
I thought you was really hurting.
Yeah. And all you have to do is do a podcast like you've been doing every morning.
And he would have gave you 50.
And
50. And then you, like I said, you still would have been making money off of the channel itself.
Yeah, he would have. He was like, well, then everyone would just follow me for that. People only follow you because you're toxic, bro. I'm sorry. No one is taking you fucking serious except like 100 people. I'm sorry. There's thousands of them. Because I want to, you can go through. Sometimes I'll be like, all right.
What does DSP stand for?
Dark Side Phil. Okay, so let's go right here. He made $18 this stream. $18.
Dude, to make anything is good. You actually
no, it is. But I'm saying he was
money?
making less than that. Okay, I think it's because he only made 13 this first hour. Then he only made 18. Like that's how it's been for him after this. And I think you know what?
That's good, man.
You should have fucking for real. Like
clap
you should have
for the people who's starting to realize that this dude ain't shit.
But after he did all that, he starts begging for a computer. He's sitting here. Talking about how he's like, yeah, well, you know, it's been slow around here. People said before they wanted to donate a whole computer for me, but now those people aren't showing up.
Who said, oh, I'd be willing to step up and help you get a new PC. And now this year, people are like, nah, we can't, you know, because inflation screwed everything up. And now we just don't have that disposable income we used to have. I have one person who offered to donate some parts, but it's not enough for a whole PC. I wouldn't know how to build my own PC off of half parts. You know, I haven't done that. I have not built a PC since the early 2000s. I think a 20-year time period gap there is a lot to try to build together a PC for myself. You know what I'm saying?
This guy is unfucking
so then it's like, well,
believable.
then what else can I do? Well, realistically, I could do
this is my favorite
fundraiser
part.
where I do like a couple maybe special events or marathons or whatever with a goal in mind. And if I raise the goals, then I have enough to buy myself a pre-built PC, right? Problem with that is, right now, literally, I'm living paycheck to paycheck right now. You know, every week, I'm trying to raise enough to pay my bills and keep going. Right now, this week, you know, I raised a good amount, and that's all in anticipation of next week when I have around $900 in bills coming due next weekend. So I have to have $900 in addition to funds for my normal things around here, like going grocery shopping tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
The snorting,
so now let's
bro.
say, for example, I do some fundraising.
How are you gonna beg and
let's
snort?
do a special event. I don't know. We'll do a marathon of this.
No,
we'll do this. Great.
Nasal drop.
Fundraising, and people contribute, and I raise a good amount.
Right.
But guess what? Then
this fucking loser.
No, it's what he said. He was about to say. He was like, yeah, well, I can't do it because then you'll give me all the money and then you won't give me money for other stuff. Dog. What? Son. You got no fucking shame.
Yo, he just fucking stupid.
No fucking shame.
He definitely don't.
After you
no
just
pride,
passed, after you just
nothing. You just
$50K
You're just a person.
just to talk. But he's so stuck in his ways that he thinks he's serious.
So I don't know nobody offer us that fucking money.
I would take 50K.
Bro, to start a podcast, we already fucking doing it. Obviously, we had to be on some other type.
We would have to
for
be
them
begging.
us,
And,
right,
yeah,
right.
we would have
But
to.
we would have definitely took, especially begging like that. That's what we've been waiting for. The big break.
The big bag. He
That's
just
why
laid it
that's
on
why
you.
I'm like, how you walking away from this big bag, bro?
And he also tried this maneuver.
Probably because he really thought it was some fake shit, but now you done fucked up.
No,
because
I
it was
think
some real shit.
Yeah, I don't.
No, I'm thinking he
oh.
probably think since everybody been fucking with him on the internet, he probably thinking this is just a part of the game. You see what I'm saying? Part of the embarrassment or whatever. So he like, well, I ain't gonna. Well, if you can't follow my rules on how to get in contact with me, then this and that, because he probably think it's a joke. But it's like you just really lost out on a 50K deal.
No, he's making it out. He's owning it. He's like, I turn it down. You know what? I don't want to. That's like bad money because he's this, that, and but begging is good money?
Exactly.
How about
that? Don't make no sense.
He tried. He's like, well, listen, his last tactic that didn't work. He was like, well, if you don't start donating more, I'm gonna have to start taking sponsorship deals. He knows damn well he can't take no sponsor because them trolls will kill that shit like they've done. And he said, well, if I could get sponsor opportunities, then I wouldn't have to beg and this and the third. But then on the flip side, he'd be like, well, listen, I don't take sponsors because I want to be true to myself. Which one the fuck is it? Because now it sounds like you really just don't have a choice.
He a confused young man. That's all he is. Old man, rather.
Nigga's 40 years old, begging for $20.
He's a confused OG.
Just get him.
You know what I'm saying? Because
if he's making,
like you said, you could go through this video, that video. You can see him contradicting himself and different shit.
Oh, 100%.
He'll say this and then say that. They go against it. Like, bro, what? Like you said, which one is it?
Yeah.
Like he's lost in all types of songs.
$13. You could have made that at a real job.